You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, I can't believe we're however many days after the situation involving Jaxson Dart simply introducing the President of the United States at a rally. We are literally a week after the fallout. Why the hell is there fallout from that? I mean, honestly. We've got his dumbass teammate, Abdul Carter, that got butt hurt. And my God, he's still butt hurt. We got a statement from him where he has decided he's going to stand against his quarterback because his quarterback supports the president. Man, if I'm a Giants fan, I want this dude off my team at record speed. Send his ass to the UFL. I mean, he's got the right to feel however he wants to, but the fact that he feels like he has to drown his quarterback in public, again, who does he think his coach supports? Or is your next statement going to be about John Harbaugh? Oh, that's going to get interesting. That's going to get real interesting. We got Jaxson Dart coming out. I can't believe this kid feels like he has to come out and make a statement, but he did, and he did not bend the knee at all. Came out, very articulate, very professional statement, of which he should not have had to given. This is ridiculous. It really is. Let's listen to Abdul Carter being butthurt. I mean, this guy's so weak.
So first off, I want to say that some things are bigger than football, and this is one of those things. Jaxson is one of our leaders. He's the face of our franchise. He not only represents himself and what he does, but he represents all of us. And that goes for anybody who wears a Giants uniform. But if he chooses to align himself with a man like President Trump, it's my responsibility, based on what I believe and what I stand on, to not only show my teammates that I'm against that, but to show the world. And that doesn't mean that we have to spread hate. It doesn't mean that me and Jaxson hate each other or we have beef. I sit next to Jaxson every day. Every team meeting, we close, we talk. As long as we make sure we got the same goal as a team and our goals align, which they do, and I feel like that's all that matters. So I just want to move past this, and yeah, that's it. So first,
I mean, literally, if he chooses to align with Trump, it's my responsibility to show the world that I stand against it. Okay. I mean, wow. It's man, I cannot wait for Boomer Esiason to get a hold of this one. I mean, honestly, I cannot wait to listen to it. Jackson's first comment since introducing President Trump.
Sorry. That there's probably going to be questions that involve off the field topics, and for that I have a statement, and I hope I can answer questions that y'all may have, and I ask that can talk about football after that, and I hope that we can understand and respect that from each other. Obviously this was a unique opportunity, being asked and given the opportunity to introduce the President of the United States. My thinking was pretty simple, in the fact of, I've always loved this country. I have extended family members who have fought in wars. I have two uncles who have retired from the Air Force Academy and served themselves. And I even have a great-grandfather who served as Secretary of Treasury at some point. So the president position has always been a position that I've well respected, regardless of political affiliation, regardless of political party. And my intentions were just that. I also understand in this world, politics can be a sensitive matter, a sensitive topic, I also understand that I am the quarterback of the New York Giants, and that involves a lot of responsibility. It's under a limelight, under a microscope, and there's a lot that comes with that, and it's been something that I've embraced. I've loved being here. I've loved the city of New York. I love the city of New Jersey, the people that I've met here. It's just been a really amazing experience, and there's not another place that I'd rather be. Most importantly, people in this organization, my teammates, the staff, coaches, everybody that has a hand, Jose, you name it. I've loved making relationships with them and growing connections, and that's the kind of person that I am. I'm a connector. I love making relationships with people. I love hearing everybody's stories and being somebody who people can rely on to be there for them. And most importantly, I can honestly say that I love every single one of my brothers, my teammates on this team, regardless of politics, regardless of religious beliefs, regardless of anything that may be different between us. Like, I love them, and they know exactly what kind of person that I am, who comes into the facility every day and plays. I lay my body on the line for my guys each and every week, and it's from the connections that we build, the love that we have for each other, and I've been somebody who's always respected, the different perspectives that people may have, the backgrounds that they come from. I understand that we have such a cool opportunity as people, to be in the locker room where it's a melting pot of people from everywhere, and we get to be together. I think that the connections that we build are special because we're able to have multiple conversations. We're able to learn from each other, to support each other, irrespective of the color of our skin. And we have a real brotherhood. We've had a lot of honest conversations with each other as a team, and I like to keep those things private between me and my teammates, and just everything that's been said. But I love these guys, and going forward, I can't wait for what more we have to grow. The culture of this team, our brotherhood, and obviously we understand the biggest goal is to be the best team that we can be, to put ourselves in the best position to succeed, to chase a championship, to be the best players for Coach Harbs and all the coaches here. And that's our focus going forward each and every day, and can't wait to continue to do that. Appreciate you guys.
Well, that was a really good statement. He did not bend the knee, by the way, but it's unbelievable that he even had to come out and make this statement. It's insane. I mean, honestly, here we go. You knew Abdul Carter was going to get destroyed. Abdul Carter has been traded from the Giants to Tehran, terrorist of the NFL Middle East League. Abdul Carter's a total bust. Third pick in the draft. Look at his stats. F this guy. Hypocrite. Unbelievable. I told you about them Penn State mother effers. Wow. What a pathetic bitch. Tap dancing for biscuits. Wow. Wow. Oh, holy shit. What a soft effing. Yeah. Retards thinks this goes hard. Unbelievable. Show the world how intolerant you are of other people's opinions. This clown wouldn't even be known except for being anti-Trump. This is America. Both sides have to have a say. Now they have. Go play ball. Okay. I stand with Jaxson Dart. Yeah, he's getting crushed. This guy's a retard. If all that matters, the goal is to win, what the F does his political beliefs mean? His responsibility is to play football. I mean, it's crazy. Go make a sack and shut up. You have no idea why you don't like Trump. Better to just sit this one out. Well, he's named Abdul, so what does that tell you? Oh, shit. The face of the franchise. That goes hard as hell right there. I like it. All right. I mean, wow. Stand against what? Less fraud, less illegal immigrants invading the country, holding criminals accountable, a cleaner, safer Washington, D.C., election integrity. Stand against what? Boy, damn. This dumb mother effer needs to shut the F up and go play some football. Oh, he's got CTE. What a giant baby. This is America. Jaxson Dart can support who he wants. Yeah, I mean, my issue is, hey, I want to move past it, but then he made sure he fired that, but I got to come out and stand against it. Okay, you're not moving past it then. You know that last sentence is doing nothing but causing a fracture and drama in your locker room. And let's be real. Would that many guys actually have talked about this if Abdul Carter hadn't come out and made his statement? Then he said, we're good. Well, that's a lie. I mean, he's obviously not good with this, or he wouldn't have made these dumbass comments. For him to come back and make these comments 6 days later, Abdul Carter is still pissed. For a guy introducing the President of the United States. Okay. Look, I was actually kind of rooting for the Giants this year because I like John Harbaugh and I love Jaxson Dart. And, man, this guy, I was going to say, trade his ass to the Eagles. But I know my boys, CDS and my boy Ben Daniel, who are both huge Eagle fans, are like, fuck this guy. They don't want him on the Eagles either. Don't trade him to UFL. Send him to the CFL. Then he's happy. He's out of the country. No problems, Abdul. Jesus H. Tell me what you think. Jaxson Dart's statement was great, but it's totally absurd that he felt like he even had to make it. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.